Staff are beginning to develop the 2016 city budget, and tomorrow, June 2nd, the city is hosting a social media town hall discussion. This is the 4th year of hosting a social media town hall discussion. Public engagement has been very important in our budget process. Last year, for example, we had over 200,000 page views, over 1,000 likes, and over 700 comments during our social media event. We're very pleased with those results. I know it can be a challenge to get to City Hall, so we'd like to make it as easy as possible for residents to provide budgetary feedback, and that's why we have these social media events. I'd like to encourage all residents to join us tomorrow at 2 p.m. on Facebook or Twitter. Residents can like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter and use hashtag ICTBudget15 to participate in our social media event. I'd also like to stress that even if citizens can't participate during the social media event, staff will respond to questions and comments throughout the next day. Thank you very much for your interest in our city budget. And if there's any questions, I'd be happy to respond to those.
So Mark, tell us about the budget. What's it look like?
Yes, ma'am, Ms. Ferris. Our budget this year, every budget is a challenge, allocating resources. This year our budget is looking better than it has looked in the past. I think that's in part due to many of the tough decisions that were made the past few years. Those decisions, of course, were facilitated by the public input that we got through our social media town hall process. But as I think the director pointed out a couple weeks ago during the quarterly review, we do expect our budget to be balanced this year.
Is there, I know that in the past you've looked at, reductions of certain things. Anything specific standing out this year?
Well, as I indicated, I think our situation this year is improved from what we've experienced in the past years. And at this point, we are not facing a deficit in our budget. So obviously the budget's a allocation process, and some things are enhanced and some things are reduced based on the feedback we received. But I guess to directly answer your question, at this time there are no specific areas that I can tell you that we plan on reducing at this point.
How much is the budget?
Last year's budget was about $578 million, and we would expect that this year it'll be roughly in that same ballpark.